Hey guys, what is up? Hope everyone is doing well, hope everyone is having an amazing day because I am as usual. And guys, this time I just want to clarify a few things. So I pulled up this very interesting article, and for those of you that are very confused at the moment, here it is guys. I have the answers, the solutions, everything. We can dive deep into it and dissect it. Now, a lot of investors, although they invest, they still are not sure about what a governance token is. So what is Bone? You know, Bone is known as the governance token, but what is a governance token? So here it is guys, we've got an explanation, a very interesting thing written. Now, the last lesson in Shrimpy Academy DeFi covers perhaps the most important one of them, governance tokens and models. So decentralized finance revived the need for a fundamental feature of blockchain technology, decentralization. The only way to achieve complete decentralization is not only to rely exclusively on smart contracts, but to delegate voting powers to the community as well. As long as the decision-making process is relayed to community members and executed by a developer team, it is safe to say that the project is decentralized. Governance models are not necessarily a DeFi thing. The original governance model dates back to 2016 when the decentralized autonomous organization held an ICO and gathered a total of $120 million in Ethereum. After only 2 days, the DAO embedded itself as the largest crowdfunding project in history. So $120 million solely for the right to vote might seem strange, but today's governance models both have increased complexity and are worth a lot more. So what are governance tokens? Governance tokens are cryptocurrencies that represent a voting power on a blockchain project. They represent the main utility token of DeFi protocols since they distribute powers and rights to users via tokens. With these tokens, one can create and vote on governance proposals. Community members can spend tokens to directly influence the direction and characteristics of a protocol. It is possible to vote for different fees, implement UI changes, change fee reward distribution, revise their fund, and much more. Although most DeFi tokens in the market are governance tokens, that does not mean that voting is their only refining feature. Holders of governance tokens can also stake out loans and earn money by yield farming. Nevertheless, their sole and primary purpose is power distribution. Why do governance tokens matter? No one feels left behind or without a voice in an ecosystem like DeFi. Developers do not have to make hard choices, and they can interact with the community and find out what is wrong with a project, why a specific feature should be changed, and how the team should handle funds and partnerships. Governance also enables users to actively bring change to smart contracts. If an anonymous group attacks the project's ledger, steal funds, or perform any other malicious activity, neither users nor developers are forced to fork to a different network. Ultimately, governance tokens matter because they are harbingers of 100% decentralization. Governance tokens are not pre-mined, and the decision-making process is limited only to those who are quite literally invested in a platform. We can think of it as a shareholders who reap the benefits of a business success. The company can only succeed if those involved are financially incentivized to push the entire project. Okay, so this stuff is very interesting. Here we have more or less a definition and just an explanation of what they're actually used for. What is it? I mean, most of you kind of always see Bone referred to as a governance token. So here you have it, okay? So governance tokens really are all about that voting power, that extra influence to prevent, okay, certain things from happening, like, you know, the malicious attacks. And also, you've got a few benefits such as vote for different fees, implementing all sorts of changes. So that sort of thing, stuff is very important for you guys to understand. Now, Another important thing here we've got is just the difference, okay? So a governance token and a utility token. So the governance tokens and the utility token, if so, which one is better and why? So we have previously covered governance tokens, so let us quickly dive into utility tokens. The additional context will help us analyze whether one crypto category is better than the other one or not. To explain it briefly, utility tokens are digital assets that have some form of utility. This utility is most of the time restricted to the native blockchain network or crypto platform. A great example of utility token is BNB. The asset is used for various purposes on Binance, including paying for fees, voting on new token listings, and paying tickets as entrance fees for features like the Binance Launchpad, okay? So here you've got the fundamental layers of the token. You've got the governance layer, token layer, technology layer, you've got the different purposes here. And the fundamental difference is that utility tokens feature no governance power. Binance users can indeed vote on token listings, but beyond that, nothing else can be changed. Users cannot use BNB to decide on other more critical factors or to cast their vote and decide to change how Binance looks or works. Governance tokens are an upgraded version of utility tokens. Because of that, they may as well be the better option. As previously mentioned, governance tokens can also be used for other purposes like staking and creating loans. So there's really no reason why one should prefer utility tokens over governance tokens. Okay, so here you have it. Governance tokens do indeed have a lot of power. You can do way more with it. So obviously, as mentioned in this article, actually the governance tokens are and should be preferred over the utility ones, okay? So in the future, if someone ever talks about Bone and they ask you, here you've got the definition, very interesting stuff, okay? Credit goes out to Marco, who wrote this brilliant piece for you guys, you know, to understand how it works, what's going on. I think it really does give it that extra detail, because I can guarantee you that a lot of investors are not aware of the details, and you know, I don't know if it's a bad or a good thing. Obviously it's better to know it, but if you don't know it, I know a lot of people that know so little and they've made money, so it's not the end of the world, okay? But it's better to know it, I guess, okay? Because at least you'll be more engaged, you'll be more motivated, and you're not like just investing into something that has no point, if that makes any sense, okay? You genuinely, things that you invest in, you kind of have to understand more or less where you're putting your money. Otherwise, it's just not very engaging, is it? Because where are you putting that money? You might as well stick it in a box, you know, it'll be as boring. So, as usual, remember, I am not a financial advisor. I just want to make it clear that I am here for informational purposes, for motivation. But Bone is about to explode. We're all waiting for Shibarium. Big things are coming, so I hope you're all prepared for it. Make sure you also join this community, subscribe to the channel, like this video, because I'm going to be popping out these videos like no tomorrow. If you are Bone holders or you want to invest into Bone, I think you're on the right channel. Because every single day I am going to be giving you the best and most exclusive content. Honestly, guys, you are going to miss out if you are not subscribed. It's important that you subscribe because, you know, yes, you could do your own research, you could sit there for hours and hours, but it's so much easier to just watch a video that has been, you know, pretty much put on a plate for you guys, dissected, very, very simple. And also, it'd be interesting to know if you have any thoughts. Leave them down below in the comments section. Let's discuss, let's engage in some sort of discussion. As usual, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone. Let's go out there, let's make some money, let's change our future, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.